And so I have some simple instructions. This is a registration form and a clipboard. It speaks to your name, address, and phone number. Yes? You put number 1, and we're starting from here. You pass it down and do this quickly for us. Yeah? So we could get going. No noise, nobody coming up front. We starting and distributing when you get there, then we move it to the other lane. Yes? So that's where we go, mister. I want you to start here. I borrowed this pen, so you'll return my pen and my book as well. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start our program. To the members of the head table and all of us here, I just ask you to stand as we invite God's presence. Our Father and our God, we thank you this morning for waking us, for seeing the light of day. Thank you for this opportunity that the scrap iron dealers under President Alan Ferguson have created for this community. We thank you for all our speakers. Thank you for the rain and the showers of blessing. Lord, just lead, guide, and direct all our efforts, and we will remember to give you all the praise. Amen. Remain standing for the national anthem of Trinidad and Tobago. Ladies and gentlemen, please have your seats. Kindly have your seats. Ready? And so to our opening act this evening, this morning, it's now 11:15. And so we have a song, a scrap iron song. We were opening with Mr. Juba. He is so faithful and loyal to this initiative. We want to welcome and put your hands together as he sings for us the scrap iron song.
Good morning, Morvant. Thank you all for having me here. And we have to thank God for the weather still, right? Because some people need the rain. I believe everybody. And good morning. This is the song called the scrap iron. Mr. DJ. Yes. I think first time all I hear it live, Morvant. This is from the Juba. Aha. Yeah. The Scrap Iron Dealers Association facing real problem. That's all they're complaining and they're complaining. Nobody taking on them. They say they're doing clean-up operation, plus sanitation, but they're not getting enough old iron to maintain their occupation. Plus they're taking young men away off the street. who used to sit down wasting their time. So they create some little employment, keep them away from a life of crime. So when I see them trucks and them passing, even near far from their home, I don't tell them truckers already. All the Juba man, iron chrome, crap iron, whole battery buying. On top the truck if you hear them ball, crap iron, whole battery buying. Whole petrol stove galvanize and all. Crap iron, whole battery buying. Second hand underwear and old bra, crap iron, whole battery buying. Whole petticoat and chilling wire, crap iron, whole battery buying. You could hear them trucks from afar. Crap iron, whole battery buying, whole petticoat and marijuana. Yes, man. Be cleaning up the place, old bar or anything. Yeah. This Crap Iron Dealers Association wants a meeting with the government. But every time they take a step forward, it causing big argument. So I'm calling on all them trade union leaders. All you please take a stand. Let the public merge with the president to get more information. Calling all them Crap Iron fellas and give them a license and keep one for the president, Mr. Alan Ferguson. Put them fellas in uniform so you could make them up from far. So you could tell if they're buying scrap iron or they're thieving copper wire. Scrap iron, whole battery buying. On top the truck if you hear them ball. Scrap iron, whole battery buying. Old petrol stove galvanize and all. Scrap iron, whole battery buying. Second hand underwear and old bra. Scrap iron, whole battery buying. Old petticoat and chilling wire. Scrap iron, whole battery buying. You could hear them trucks from afar. Scrap iron, old battery buying, old petticoat and marijuana. Yes, man. Any old iron all you have. Them truck and them walking. Yeah. This Scrap Iron Dealers Association getting a real bad name because of some delinquent cooperatives trying to make them shame. If you hear how they be boasting, when they reach back out on the block, the truck load with iron on top, but he has the cable under the truck. When you get them cooperatives and them, here what to do first, take the same cover with the thief in and tie them up on a post. For them you mustn't feel sorry. Neither don't give them no blind. Take the same cover with the justice and make them a cable bow tie. Crap iron, whole battery buying. On top the truck if you hear them ball. Crap iron, whole battery buying. Old petrol stove galvanize and all. Crap iron, whole battery buying. Second hand underwear and old bra. Crap iron, whole battery buying. Old petticoat and chilling wire. Crap iron, whole battery buying. You could hear them trucks from afar. Crap iron, old battery buying. Old petticoat and marijuana. Yes, man. This Scrap Iron Dealers Association want to get more regularized, not because them buyers only take up old petrol stove and old galvanized. Some people just call them iron hung dogs anyway they pass. Them just smell iron if you lean up or if you lie down all in the grass. The president tell the government what the copper sells to cease. That is one of the strategy go ease up the copper thief. I say the petroleum waste from the country should be given to we, not to ship away by the boatload and sell to foreign country. Crap iron, old battery buying. On top the truck if you hear them ball. Crap iron, old battery buying. Old petrol stove galvanize and all. Crap iron, old battery buying. Second hand underwear and old bra. Crap iron, old battery buying. Old petticoat and chilling wire. Crap iron, old battery buying. You could hear them trucks from afar. Crap Ryan, old Baji Bayen, old Petticoat and marijuana. Thank you, Morvant. I like the crowd. Sit down and enjoy the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the man himself. Original music here today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to this Scrap Iron Hamper Drive and Crime Talk here, hosted by the Scrap Iron Dealers Association. And welcome to our head table, members of the head table, our community persons from this neighborhood, the Africa Stadium. It's been filled. We want to welcome all of those on the African Stadium as well. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, Corporal George and her team out at the Morvant Police Station. We also have with us here this morning, we have one of our national athlete, former national athlete, 9-time national champion, first boxer to qualify for the Olympics, WA Latin American champion, and he's now coaching. He has a number of hats that to wear. Put your hands together for son of the soil, Mr. Kirk Serrett here. You'll hear more about boxing, and he's here to share with us. On my immediate left, we have another athlete with us here. We want to welcome him, members of the head table. Mr. Short, pleasure to have you with us. And our boxer champion as well, we have Pastor Dr. Clive P. Dutton. He has been supporting this initiative. Show some love and welcome him with us here today. And our president, Mr. Alan Ferguson, who has a vision for the community. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Samuel Sanka. Happy to be your host this morning, and we're getting straight into the program. Members of the media houses here, we want to welcome you. Thanks for taking time out to make this coverage. And if you're viewing us on your home, on your mobile devices, on the World Wide Web, on the live stream, we say welcome to you. Those of us out in the pavilion, I invite you to come and get registered so you could receive your gift. Yes? When the book is filled, then I'll have to accommodate you somewhere else. So please, you're invited to come and sign up and register. We're calling on Sergeant Corporal George to join us soon. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we have a list of speakers here. And our first speaker this morning is from the community, and his name is Elder Amen Hart. Amen. That's what he says, his name. Welcome him. I want all our speakers to know, because of the limited time, we're on a live stream and we have coverage and other things to do. We're going to keep this nice and tight. Yeah, we're working with it.
Yeah, greetings to all and welcome to this initiative. I'm glad and happy to collaborate with Mr. Ferguson. We had a good one-on-one, and the schedule is tight, so I'd like to stick with it. And I'll just give you a quick story that will capture the essence of what I want to say and how I'd like to participate in this initiative. When I grew up, I'm 65 last month, the 20th of September. When I grew up, learning a trade was a very popular thing. You didn't have as many options now, the different groups, Milan and those things. So somebody in the community, an elder, as the boys or the young men, it would be done by a man. They would speak to your parents and they would ask more or less, what the boy doing? And they will adapt you or adopt you into their skill, which they call a trade. Anybody here could remember that? Tailoring, plumbing, masonry. So the first thing I'm saying, that was the responsibility of the elders. The who? The elders. The who? The elders. Nobody called the police or the government or whatever it is. I'm not saying there is no place for those other entities. But in the community, in many of the traditions of the lands that we originate from, mainly but not only, Africa and India, the role of the elders was crucial. The what? the role of the elders was crucial. So somebody adopted you and taught you the trade. They used to whisper behind your back then, telling you all the secret. But forget about that part. Anybody here relate to that? And so you would learn and you would learn, and eventually you became a master craftsman in a particular industry. So there are three things that I would be advocating for, which is very natural and indigenous to all society. You must have a craft. They used to call it a trade. You must be skilled in something. You must be productive, and that will be in an industry. So what those big words mean? You have the auto industry, you have straightening and painting, mechanic, and so on. So when you want to help a young person or any human being, you must equip them either at an institutional level or at a community level with something that makes them useful. Remember what we say? Idle mind is what? The devil's workshop is where idle mind or idle hands. And when somebody is not engaged, meaningful and significant in something that is their passion and or their mission, it's very easy for the gangs to take them up. So the three words are skills or craft, productivity, and an industry. More on that in other times because I'm part of the team and that's how I will be contributing. I'm an ordained minister. My religious persuasion is Hebrew Israelite, and therefore I speak with passion and conviction. Now I want to give you three words to remember coming from my thoughts: crime, consciousness, and community. What did I say? Crime, consciousness, and community. Crime is violence against a person or their property. It includes intellectual theft. But more so, the sexy part is he killed him. So the crime is coming from a lack of consciousness of values. More on that in the future. Once you're conscious of the humanity of your fellow man, you wouldn't do harm to him or his property. So crime and consciousness. And finally, community. What has broken down is community. The elders and the younger ones don't have enough rapport and enough respect for each other. And so when we work, we cannot only point to the young ones. We have to check ourselves because all of us are a sphere of influence. The media have a role, the police have a role, the leaders have a role. And therefore, when we work together to provide community support, that is how we can help the youths. And this is how I joined this team, to bring that kind of support. Thank you very much, and all the best to you.
Thank you, Mr. Amin. We appreciate your community spirit and the work that you're doing. One thing I want to remind everybody, all our speakers and those of us who are listening as well, this is not a political event. This is about building people, building communities, and helping to raise. All boats must rise. We want this community to experience that here today. Reduce crime and build our young people and our elders in this community. Yes? And gentlemen, ladies, you register and you're not talking. The speakers over here talking. Yes? So we want to pipe it down a little bit when the speakers are presenting. Fair enough? Good. So we want just to register, and you register in one name per person. Can't take 10 minutes to register your name. Straight up. So ladies and gentlemen, we have with us our national hero and boxer. Gentlemen, tone it down now, man. Oh gosh, you're disturbing. Be nice. Cool? Good. And so we have with us a national boxer, Commonwealth, and he has served this community. He's a son of the soil, and we'd like him to, he will be speaking about sport and using sport as a vehicle to reduce crime. Please welcome Mr. Kurt Sinnett.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Africa. One of the most beautiful places, I would say, in Trinidad and Tobago. I am pleased to see the amount of you came out here this morning to support this venture, which I know is worthy. The sports have a crucial, I believe sports have a crucial part to play in the development of any country. I remember when I first started to box, I was in Halls Lane, Pelican Extension, and a guy came with boxing gloves. I don't know anything about it. And he asked me if he want to box, and we put on the gloves and we started fighting, boxing. And the individual who bought the gloves, because he's already involved in it, he said, I think he has some talent. And within that excitement, because I was beating up some of the guys from the community with boxing, so he asked if I want to join the gym. Within the excitement, I said, well, yeah, I have no problem. So he told me which part of the gym it is down in George Street Community Center. So I went down there and I started plying the trade. I call it the sweet science, which is boxing. Boxing had put a lot of discipline in me, because I honestly believe if I did not accept a sport as boxing in my career, I would have been running hot, to be honest with you all. While in boxing, I became 9-time national champion. I became the first boxer for Trinidad and Tobago to ever qualify for the Olympic. Don't mind my big brother here was part of the development of my boxing. I became as well 4-time Caribbean champion, Pan American champion, Latin bronze medalist, and I then move on to my professional career, where I chalked up 20 victories with 3 losses, and also coming out of that, I was also Latin American champion as a professional boxer and WBA Caribbean champion, World Boxing Organization. The reason why I'm saying all this is that I think sports should be one of the pillars in our community and also in our society to help develop our young men and women in going forward. So as we all know that we are dealing with time at this time, I want to thank you all for coming out and taking in whatever program that we have here today. I want to thank you all again. So have a blessed one.
Thank you kindly. And while we're waiting on Corporal George to join us to the podium, ladies and gentlemen, this is York. Mr. Gentleman, hello. Yeah. Yeah, but you can't disturb the meeting. Okay, so he cannot disturb the meeting. We'll get the book to him. And thank you kindly. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. We want to show some love and appreciate the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and our corporal in this community, Corporal George, and she'll be bringing greetings on behalf of Inspector Daniel and the whole sergeant and the entourage. Thank you so kindly, and we appreciate you coming here, Corporal George.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman, members of the head table. Special good morning to everyone here. We are the officers of the Northeastern Division Community Oriented Policing Unit. I have with me today my Sergeant Hussain, and members of my team. To my right, WPC Stephen, WPC Nichols, and PC Yearwood. One of our mandates of the TTPS is to build community partnership, right, and bridge the gaps in communities. parents, we ask that, crime begin at home. Crime, depending on the home, crime begins. So we ask that parents, you talk to your children, you visit their schools, you build a relationship with the teachers, and together we can make it work. Right? Our office is at the Morvant Police Station. Our contact number is 627-2981. Feel free, come in, have a word with us. We are here to work together with you. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, Corporal George, and we appreciate WPCS, all the staff here, and the members of the police. We have some musical artists with us. We want to recognize their presence and their contribution. We have Elborn, Jay-Z, and Mr. King. Show some love, ladies and gentlemen. They're out in the pavilion. They'll be joining us shortly. And so we want you to know how much we appreciate what you do for us, Mr. Music Man, in terms of our community involvement and what we do here at the Scrap Iron Dealers Association. So here what's going on, right? This book going in this way. You could have a seat. They already done this. So I give the instruction, have a seat and say thank you. Did you sign your name? Please. Yeah, but you can't disturb my meeting. All right? And we're going across here and make sure everyone here, right? It's a community event, not yours. Thank you kindly. Sure. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we want discipline. We spoke about discipline in sport and discipline in the home and discipline in the community. Yeah? This is our community. And we're all nationals here, I believe. So we're growing together. I'm happy to be in your community. And we have no differences. We're here to support and to listen to you. But don't distract my meeting. Don't disrupt it. Cool? Inspector Daniel, thank you for joining us. You have a wonderful team under your supervision. We just heard from Corporal George, and she brought greetings on behalf of the TPS and your good office. Thank you, and Inspector Ishmael as well. We appreciate you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is a man who has been in the trenches for over 45 years and serving communities. He has a church right in your community up on the hill here. He's a friend of this community. He has served Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean. He's an international speaker. And he took time out to come and work with us here today. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the gangster pastor. He's a bad boy pastor. Welcome him, Dr. Clive P. Dutton, Pastor Dutton.
Good morning, everyone. I am delighted to be here, and I want you to give a special round of applause to someone who is investing his time and resources in vulnerable communities and has a heart for the poor. In fact, he says the only position he will accept is if one day the government open a ministry for the poor, he will take that ministry. So let's give Alan Ferguson. Come on, come on. I will tell you when to stop clapping. Praise the Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, in the 10 minutes that I have, I want you to know that God is a good God and God loves this community. I want you to understand that. God is no racist. God loves this community. And in the first 3 minutes, I want to tell you about my mother. Because I think the whole issue of crime and violence is about the breakdown of the family. And I want to tell parents if you have daughters, don't allow no man who is not married to them to sleep with them in your house. I want to say that bold and brave. Listen to me. This whole crime thing relates to the breakdown in the family. The boy who, you know what happened in St. Stephen's College? A 15-year-old boy, Jaden Lalchan, committed suicide. Now, they said he was bullied for about 4 years. 4 years he was bullied. You tell me nobody in the school know he was bullied? And I saw an article in the papers where they say nobody must attack the administration of the school. I am not attacking the administration of the school. But how could there be a situation where a young boy, 15 years old, could be bullied to the point of committing suicide? Nobody. And they said they made several reports and there was no response. Now that speaks to the issue of accountability and responsibility. And I want to tell young girls who are here, do not live with any guy and have sex with him if he doesn't want to marry you. You know what they said? Let me tell you something what they said. And I'm using enormous courage, Brother Kurt, to say that today. No ring, no thing. I want to emphasize that. No ring, no thing. No ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling at all. Let the guy keep his lollipop in his pants. And don't let that lollipop land on your cushion. Now let me say this to you, Brother Alan and other members. Let me say this to you. I know you're saying I'm a comedian. People say I should be a comedian. I should never be a pastor. But I think it works well for me in talking to you. Parents, I beg of you. All right, I have 2 stories to tell you when I finish to emphasize my point. But I want to say this. Teach it. There are a lot of our young gangsters. Hello, don't disturb me in the back, please. Thank you. A lot of young gangsters growing up in a home without God and without love. The majority of I deal with gangsters every day. The majority of them grew up in a home without God and without love. And let me tell father something. You are not a sexual fire officer spraying your sperm all over the place. You must have a sense of responsibility. And if your guy is in a gang, fathers have a responsibility to take away that son out of the gang. That is not a government responsibility. That is your responsibility. And parents, let me say this to you. I'm going to give you a little rhyme. To be a success, you know what you must have in every home? The dream and the steam and the cream and the team and the team and the cream and the steam and the dream. Let me say that again. You must have the dream. Why be a bandit when it could be a brain surgeon? Why be a criminal when it could be a computer scientist? Why be a drug addict when it could become a dentist? Why be a murderer when it could become a missionary? Why be a grasshopper when it could become a giant? Why be a zero when it could become a hero? Come on, my dear friend. And young people, I see lots of young people here. If you can't be a plane, you could be a pilot. If you can't be a rocket, you could be a rocket scientist. If you can't be an engineer, you could be an engineer. If you can't be a forest, you could be a farmer. If you can't be a school, you could be a teacher. If you can't be a church, you could be a preacher. You understand what I'm saying? Parents, and let me give you the next rhyme before I sit down. Parents are begging of you. Teach your children how to make good choices. Great choices, great memories. Poor choices, poor memories. When I say great choices, you shout great memories. When I say poor choices, shout poor memories. Great choices. Come on, let me hear you, my dear friends. This is a funeral, it's a celebration. Great choices. Poor choices. Let me test you. Poor choices. Great choices. And remember, to make a right choice, you have to inspect, detect, reflect, select, and then you could expect. Let me go again. You have to inspect, detect, reflect, select, and then you could expect. Let me do the compound rhyme now. When you inspect, that's the examination. When you detect, that's the information from the examination. When you reflect, that's the meditation on the information from the examination. When you select, that's the determination after the meditation from the information, after the examination, and then you have great expectations. You understand that? Teach your children to love. Let me ask you a question. I'm going to make a statement. If I'm wrong, you say wrong. If I'm right, you say right. Let me make this statement. There is too much hatred in the society. Too much hatred, too much revenge. Because the politicians dividing us left, right, Brother Sanka, Brother Alon, left, right, front, and center. We want a society where the Hindus love the Baptists love the Catholics love the Pentecostals love the Muslims, and all of us, the bald-head, loving those with plenty hair. Are you hearing me, brethren? We must have love in this society. And I want to emphasize 2 stories before I sit down. I have just adopted a 9-month-old child. I have just adopted a 9-month-old child from Tanapuna. Let me tell you something. That child's uncle was shot in his right eye and died. And I took care of that boy for 3 years. But he was hardened, and he crossed the borderline, and they shoot him and they kill him. I am giving his niece a fighting chance. Now they're growing up in a whole gang culture. I ain't talking it, I live in it. The child is now 10 months, and I have a lifetime commitment to that child. Brother Kurt, a lifetime commitment. And the mother has 10 children, so I adopt all of them one time. And I'm getting the church to be involved in it. I am saying that is love. They don't belong to my church. I don't know who they're voting for. There's a bunch, you see this politics is a bunch how it's practiced by the 2 major parties. It's a bunch of supercalifragilisticexpialidocious dotishness. Because those guys don't have really a concern for the poor and the downtrodden. Alan has a concern for the poor. And I want you to understand that. And my next story, the first story comes from North Trinidad. I've adopted a young lady. All right? Now, I have helped her. I have risked my life for her. But you know something? She was with a drug lord. And I'm sorry to tell you this. The majority of our police officers, I think about 70% of them, like we are the corporal and thing, are pure officers. But there are some who are rogues, who are more bandits than the bandits. So one day the God called me. She said, Pastor, don't let me get killed this morning, you know. She said, Pastor, I'm in the police station in South. I said, in the police station? She said, yes. She said, I have a baby for the guy. The guy used to beat her with a cutlass. And in that station, they had sold their souls to that guy. He was a drug lord. He had women like that. He had women in the north, south, east, and west. And he realized the best. All right? And the police in that police station told me, Pastor, we want you to do mediation. I said, mediation? With who? Between the girl, who was a member of my church too in South Trinidad, and this guy, who is a drug lord. You know what a drug lord is? He's a rhinocerotic vampire. He's a crocodilian cockroach. That's what he is. He's a punk. A drug lord is a parasitic vampire. He's sucking your blood by day and sucking your blood by night. And let me tell you something. I had to pull away that girl, and the police profiled me after in that station. Had a roadblock and tell me go in the police station. They want to interview my driver. You know what Ayn Rand said, a French philosopher? A society is doomed when instead of protecting the just from the corrupt, it protects the corrupt from the just. Ladies and gentlemen, 12 times I survived death threats. And 10 of the fellows who planned to shoot me, they dead, and I didn't kill them. You know what I'm telling you here? Because my mother brought me up on Psalm 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord is my refuge and my fortress, my God in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, on this wing shall thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Close enough now. 1,000 shall fall on thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it should not come nigh thee. Only by thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. I sing because I am happy. I sing because I am free. His eye is on the sparrow and he watches over me. In conclusion, let me tell you who he is. A, he's the Alpha, the beginning. B, he's the balm in Gilead. C, he's the mighty counselor. D, he's the great deliverer. When the Son had set you free, you're free indeed. E, he is everlasting. F, he's fairest among 10,000 to my soul. G, he is great and glorious. H, he's the mighty healer. I, he's immortal and invisible. J, he's just and true. K, he's King of kings. L, he's Lord of lords. M, he's mighty to save from the guttermost to the uttermost. Watch my hands. N, He's nearer, still nearer, only a prayer away. O, if we say Alpha the beginning, he must be the Omega the end. P, he's the Prince of Peace. Q, his word is quick and sharper than any two-edged sword. R, he's ruler. R is redeemer. R is restoration. R, he gives the family reconciliation. S, he's salvation. S, he's the only solution. S, he gives us satisfaction. T, he's truth. The book of John 17:17 says, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. U, he's unique, the only one of his kind. V, he's victor over death and the grave. W, his name is wonderful. X, drop the E, he's exciting, exhilarating, extra special, exceptional. Y, he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. And Z, he's a great zoologist. When he comes very soon, the lion and lamb will die down together, and there shall be peace in the valley. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push us coming, shut the door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Loving Jesus is just great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push us coming, shut the door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Loving Jesus is just great. You love your children, you love them bad. Now kick those pushers out your yard.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know your alphabet, well, you know it now, right? Put your hands together for Pastor Dutton. That's the people's pastor. And he loves this community. He's a people person. Music has always played an integral part in our society. And there are young artists here and people who care about you, who love you. Ladies and gentlemen, through the Scrap Iron Dealers Association, they are working close with musical artists. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the man, our brother and our friend, the man they call Jazzy.
Yeah, man. Morning, everybody. All right. I love how everybody's singing vibrant this morning. We're just going to do something quick before I sing. The message today, love is the answer, hate is the cancer. Will you repeat after me? You can remember that? Try again. Right. Just turn to the person next to you, all up in his stands. Officers and all, just turn to the person next to you and tell them that you love them. You can give them a hug up, a shake and a bounce. You understand? All that good. I love you. I love you, my brother. Love, right? Oh, let's spread the love. You know, wake up, give uncle a high five. Right. I will be talking more. Nice. So we good there? The message is love. In the community, people is paint a bad picture about certain areas. We know that, right? But here have real love, so let me keep the love flowing, right? My little thing there. Yeah, all that good. Blow. If you want to kill somebody with love and kindness. Amen? All right. Say, this is not a style from above. You're looking for dove. Jazzy Blaze, tell a blessed that I love. And me kill you with love. Love, kill them with love. Don't matter how them talk and a grudge. Stay the same, never budge. When them see me, still a blessed that I love. And me kill them. I love what is going on here. I love what is going on here. Keep it going. I love all my brothers. Listen. Me is a Rasta, so me Elja. This is why me love me brother call Aisha Shaka Boom. And if you ask me don't have a choice. Rest in peace, me brother call Million Voice. Think you bad, carrying on like a raven. Well, let me tell you about life. Who sing that? King David, me show you love. And every question get answer. Big up Elder Entertain. Oh, help me sing. This is not a style from above. You're looking for dove. Blessed that I love and me kill you with love. Sing the man. Love, kill them with love. Right? No matter how them talk and a grudge. Say the same never budge. When them see me, say I'm blessed that I love. Africa, kill them with her bomba. Right? It's some more artists. To show me bad and lyrically inclinedly. Can this jam melody and my brother carry. Oh, what a joy, sipping herbs, Guinness in me cooler. With my friend Benjamin coming from Maru. God them see me blunt. Thought it was a rocket launcher. Bill a next spliff. Malanasha, and the link me I say about Angelifa, and this is Jazzy Blaze with a new selector. This is not a style from above. You're looking for dove. Bless the blessed that I love and we kill them it. Right, sing it hard. Kill them it. Let the most I hear you. No matter how them talk and a grudge, steady same never budge. When them see me, still a blessed that I love and me kill them with love. Hug up the person next to you and let me spell out the word love. Hug up, hug up, hug up. Sing L-O-V-E love. Africa, me love you. Sing again L. The whole of Trinidad, me love you. Sing again L. Trinidad and Tobago Police, I love you. Sing again L. The Scrap Iron Dealers Association, I love you. Sing again L. Oh, the whole panel, Pastor, me love you. Sing again L. All my beautiful people inside here, I love you. Sing again L. I love you too, small man. I love you, right? Sing L-O-V. Jazzy Blaze was here. I love all you. Give thanks. Blessings.
Respect. Yeah. So, help me spell love. L-V-E love. Shout it out so Jazzy Blaze could hear it. L-O-V-E love. Big respect, Jazzy. I saw the officers singing as well. We love you, officers. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we continue. We want to welcome those of us who just joined us on our Zoom platforms, on our social media platform. This is the Scrap Iron Dealers Association Crime Talks. We have Elborn coming up shortly, and then we have Mr. King. So we want to invite Brother Elborn as he comes on. That's a man with a dream for young people, and he's a dreamer in this community. He wants to share. He has a vision for young people to become entrepreneurs. Ladies and gentlemen, he has been traveling with us and moving communities. He's young, dynamic, and put your hands together for all our musical artists as he sings to us. You have a dream. One time.
That is it. Good morning, everybody. Everybody all right? I come to talk to all of the dreamers in the community. Everybody have big dreams, all right? You gotta get up and achieve it. Don't study nobody else, all right? If you know it, sing it with me. Here we go. One thing me get my money and build my rep for me city and fix my scheme. System matter, so them set it. So you have to get up and I get to get you them a dream. Get your money and build your rep your city and fix your scheme. The system matter, so them set it. So you have to get up and I get to get you them a dream. Everybody want more money. One of them not go work hard for it. Yeah, and we are talk about star money. Say house and car money. Them just a look up for your pocket for the bar money. When you want look another wrong, them a take off. Them wish them coulda take the little me have half of me. Cause up me cause them never really seen the start of me. The part of me, inside of the heart of me. They sparking me to be what I want to be. Pain and separation a part of me. A masterpiece cause it's all art to me. It's me I can keep the haters off of we. And we not roll nothing up in a quarter leaf. Not sell my soul, not a money in the world that a boy coulda. Again, cause one thing me a pray. Get my money and build my dreams. Rep for me city and fix my scheme. System matter, so them set it. So you have to get up and I get a youth a better dream. Get your money and build your dreams. Rep your city and fix your scheme. The system matter, so them set it. So you have to get up and so it goes on and on. Babylon, you better keep your distance. Talk a lot of things, you know, me never respond. From a little get a youth, me never get what me want. Now we are perform. Thank God we are with this. Yeah, no matter the journey, we go walk the distance. And we keep on learning everything that yo. So Africa, keep your hand up. Now for them in the system can't stand us. That's why them office we sit down in a slammer. Rastafari, not deal up in a drama. We'll be alright, got a little sit tomorrow. Some of them not have no blood in them bone marrow. Beg them a beg and them a borrow, them a borrow. Friend and your friend until your things run out. Pretend and pretend. Sing it again. So everybody want more money. One of them not go work. Yeah, and we are talk about star money. Man, if it's a house and land and car. Cause them just a look up for your pocket for the bar money. When you want look another wrong, them a take off running. Them wish them coulda take the little me have half of me. Cause them cause they never really again. So one thing me a pray. Get my money and build my dreams. Rep for me city and fix my scheme. System matter, so them set it. So you have to get up and I get a youth a better dream. Get your money and build your dreams. Rep your city and fix your scheme. The system mother, so them set it. Sing it again, come on, say one thing me a pray. Get my money and build mine. Rep for my city and fix my scheme. System mother, so them set it. So you have to get up and get it. Get a youth a better dream. Get your money and build your dreams. Rep your city and fix your scheme. The system mother, so them set it. So you have to get up and get it. Get a youth them a dream. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lionel Bon. Enjoy the rest of the day, alright? Heart, love and respect.
Big respect, and we want to all our musical artists who support this initiative. We appreciate you and we love you. Yeah? So, what you going to do with your dreams? Oh, all right. And I want us to remember this. There's a hook line for today. Hate is a cancer. Hate is the cancer. And what is the answer? All right, so we're going. Hate is the cancer and love is the... Good. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving fast. We're just about 10 minutes before 12 o'clock. We have a scheduled time. Mr. Alan Ferguson has asked me to invite Mr. Edwards, a national boxer, to come and bring greetings on behalf. Please welcome Mr. Edwards, a national boxer as well. And so we're going to keep it nice and tight. And here you are, Mr. Edwards. Thank you kindly.
Thank you. Pleasant good morning to each and every one of you. Just the head table, Mr. Alan Ferguson, President of the Scrap Iron Industry, Pastor Clyde Dutton, my colleague here, Kurt Sinet, member, and all other members of the head table. Ladies and gentlemen of Africa, it's a pleasure to be here with you this morning, but I realize you guys love plenty music. So I want to sing a little song for you. I could sing a song for you, but all you have to help me. All you do so. I want everybody to do so. Yeah, give me it. All you ready? Because you know this is what's going on, right? Na 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 na, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. And I said, these are some serious times. All I can see wrong as it is violence and crime. Full time for us to centralize, socialize, and realize. To let the sunshine go out every day. To let the moon shine through the peaceful night. This is 7-time rise and 7-time fall, but I don't really believe in them falling things that. Cause life continues as it goes. If you really want to know the truth, and let the truth isn't being told. Oh no. So I said, these are some serious times. All I can see wrong as it is violence and crime. Full time for us to centralize, socialize, and realize. To let the sunshine go out every day. To let the moon shine through the peaceful night. This is 7-time rise and 7-time fall, but I don't really believe in them falling. Cause life continues as it goes. If you really want to know the truth, let the truth isn't being told. And no. All right. The reason why I start off with that song because there are plenty parents here today has lost their loved ones because of crime. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to be short. Charity starts at homes and it ends abroad. Africa, let me tell all you something. If all you don't know, all you are blessed people. You see this part of Trinidad and Tobago are blessed. And all you need to know, all you are blessed. I shouldn't come here this morning to tell you guys you are blessed because you are highly favored. You are qualified. You are tested. You have been measured. You have been weighed by God. This part of Trinidad and Tobago, there are plenty people is dying to live on the hills I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. I don't know if you guys knows that. The land that you guys occupy today, there are people with money wants it. And this is how the guns and the drugs is reaching into this community. Let me tell all you something. Value what all you have. Don't wait till the time come close to then know the value of Africa. Move. If all you go outside here, all you's going to see massive stores. Big, up, running. Why it is so much business is coming in to this public domain, and the people are not living in love and unity in this community. Let me tell you something. All you are blessed. All you are blessed. Let me tell you something. Today we're talking about love. L-O-V-E. What the L stand for love? L. You don't want nobody to come and love you for long, because I could come tomorrow and say, listen, we done. O. Over love. You want me to over love you? Go on the news, go and watch Ian Allen and see what's going on. Because of overlove, man has committed murder in Trinidad and Tobago. V, vigorous love. You know what is vigorous love? Oh my God. The country's in a mess. But we has bring E. We has bring E into this community. Everlasting love. Ladies and gentlemen, what you guys are occupying today in this little community is a blessing. Don't look at the mud. Don't look at the pavilion hasn't done yet. We are getting there. Rome didn't build in a day. All right? And I want to tell parents something. Parents, please, check your children's school's bag when they leave in your homes on a morning. We has become designers for our children to go out to school. You are seeing young ladies these days with wig on the head, lace front wig, weave long. You are seeing young men, when they walk in, don't mind the mud here. This is how they were in our old school, our Air Force One. They walk in like robot in the road. Because they don't want to crease it. That is nonsense. I have seen parents as bring the children into stores. I am a store owner. And if they cannot afford that same Air Force, a problem occur in the store. Now let me tell you something. We are living beyond we means. That is where the crime starts. And if we start to live with what little we have, and we cherish that, and we don't look at one another and see, because Mary's son buy that same shoe, you didn't know what Mary's son do during August holiday time. And because Mary's son has that in a spray-gong bag, you feel your child must get that in a spray-gong bag. And there's where the crime starts, because when we cannot afford it, we tend to go and borrow. It doesn't mean you don't want to pay back what it is you borrow, but sometime when you get the funding to make the payment back, you got to go and pay either a light bill, or you got to go and pay courts. And by all these things coming in your way, you end up in a debt. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for having me here with you guys. It's a blessing to be in Africa. Thank you. Remember, you are valuable. You are God's choice.
Thank you. Show some love for Mr. Edwards. And so we are inviting Mr. King to join us on the podium. Right. Mr. King, we'll do two after Mr. Ferguson speak. We'll bring on the two songs. He like you bad, so he wanted to do them two back to back. Appreciate you. Thanks for understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for our president, the visionary, the person who understands this music. Yeah. And so he has supported this initiative. He is a businessman. He has served this community. He is a roots man. You know what's a roots man? That's the man they call Mr. Alan Ferguson. He's the president of the Scrap Iron Dealers Association, and he is our president. Please welcome Mr. Alan Ferguson to the podium.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
They don't want to see us unite. All they want us to do is keep on fussing and fighting. They don't want to see us live together. All they want us to do is keep on killing one another. Top ranking. Top ranking.
Yeah. Good morning to this lovely community. Morning to each and every one. And before I could start, I want to thank the head table. I want to thank each and every one that speak. I want to thank the brothers in the community. You know yourself to giving me this wonderful spot to keep this event. The brothers, I want to really thank you because behind the scene, there's a lot of organized to make this way it is today. And of all, I want to thank the senior superintendent in charge of this division for really giving us the police and them to be here today. I want to thank all of them who was here today. I want to thank the one who speak and all. Everybody, I want to thank on my head table, Pastor Dutton. A special thanks go out to you today for making this happen. I want to also thank the media for coming, the people who are watching us on Facebook and all the different necessary, I just call it gadget, all the necessary things to make sure that they're listening to us. Thank everyone, brothers and sisters. I know is that this community is a community that they have a stain, they have a bad name for it. But I want to let you know, I about speaking the truth. And I just ask everybody, if you don't like the truth, you will have to get up and go. But if you love the truth, you could sit down. Because I am one person, I'm speaking from my heart, brothers and sisters. I am not speaking based on no script. I am not speaking with no script in front of me. I am speaking based on a prayer, and I beg my God to give you the best message that I could give you today. Because one of the things, that message is important for people to hear. Let me bring you water close. Yes. No, okay. Yeah. I want you to understand. You see, we in a state that we killing one another. Brothers and sisters who look like me. We killing one another. And I just want you to understand why is we doing that. And I am saying the people who look like me, there's other people doing crime too. There's a lot of different races in this country doing crime. But because I look like you and I care for you, I need to tell you something. Because there's a lot of young people here today that I need to talk to, and the people who see and who understand it too. Let me tell you something, brothers and sisters, and especially the people who look like me. It's not that I have not a pinch of race in me, because if you see how my organization built up with all type of people in it, and everyone know me, I don't have a pinch of race in it. But the people who look like me is who causing problem into communities. And I need to talk the truth to you. And if we don't know the truth,
and our history, we will never go nowhere. You see, history, we need to know that. And brothers and sisters, I want to tell you something. I come here from my heart to speak to you. And I'm speaking to you with what I have in my heart. And I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, you see, African people, let me tell you something. We wasn't like this, you know. We wasn't like this, you know. You know who we was? We was the lawyers. We was the doctors, the bush doctors. If I get sick and I live in next door to you and I go by granny tell me go in the back of her and she will help me out with some bush that I could get better. Brothers, we used to look at one another. We used to look good and help one another. If I build in a house, you all come in and get up and we help and build that house. We was a loving to one another. We never used to be killing one another, so. And when I come to talk to you, I come to talk to you because I want you to feel what I feel too. I am hurting, and I want you to know that I want all of you to understand. We must stop doing what we're doing. We used to look at one another. We used to help one another. Let me tell you something, brothers. Now, let me tell you something. I can't go across by Johnson. I can't go across by Beetham. I can't go there. I can't come here. I can't go over here. This community comes to go over the next side. And so we live in. We can't afford to allow ourselves to go down this road, brothers. And let me tell you something. They don't believe all they could change, you know. They don't believe these communities could change. I'm telling you that. But let me tell you something. With the help of God, we could make this change, brothers and sisters. I want you all to know that I come here to tell you that God knows everything. And God is all the strength of all. And all the talk that they're talking. Brothers, let me tell you something. When I come to talk, my heart it'll be beaten. You know why I'm beaten? I want to tell all you everything because I want me to change. I want us to change. But we cannot do it. We cannot do it without, let me tell you something. If my fingers scatter so it's weak. If my fingers scatter so it's weak. But if I gang up my fingers so together, I am stronger. Right now we scatter all over the place and we feel strong. Because listen to me. I am here to tell you, brothers, let us try to work with one another to change this bad vibes in this community. I'm here to tell you that we change it. And the only how we can change it is the help of some leader, is the help of some group, organization like us. We're here today to tell you that, you know something? I'm not here today to tell you to vote for me. I'm not here today to tell you if you support me, you will get some kind of community center. I am here to tell you that if we unite together, we could be stronger, brothers. And I want to start to tell you something. You see all that guns we buying? You see all that guns we buying and all that drugs we buying? Let me tell you something, brothers. You see this community here? We just a footstep away from the capital of Port of Spain. We just a footstep. Brothers and sisters, let me stop buying these guns and start to build groceries. The women and the men have to go far to buy the groceries because they will buy from the community. Let me stop buying the guns and open up drugstores. We will buy the drugs from the drugstore. We will support. Let me stop buying the guns and open hardwares. When we open up hardwares, we were able to buy from myself. Brothers and sisters, that ain't done there, no. You see, the community could do something different for itself, where people could be employed in the community. I am not talking about a politician tell you, come and let me do this. We could do it by our own. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you something. There's communities that, let me tell you something. it have the nurses, it have the police, it have the army, it have the prison, it have all type of people. We could open up a factory here. We was the tailors. We was the tailors. We was the seamstress. We could sew. We could open up something. We could supply them with the clothes for all these people. But if we only fight against ourselves, we cannot think. We will bring people to support you with whatever project you want. And brothers, let me tell you something. I'm telling them we need to help the community to make change if we want to stop this crime. This crime needs to stop by not bringing URP project here, or by not bringing CPEP. This community needs to change with more. Take care of it. Brothers and sisters, I'm not talking no ramshop talk, I talk serious talk. And I am saying that we need to do something to make change for our community. Just the other day, bang, 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 woman, children, everybody dead. How we could continue like this? How we could continue living like this? Why you think we cannot produce big sportsmen in the community again? It's because the children can come out in the savannah because people don't even want to bring them out. And we can't continue like this. Why is that our police and all this set of police for we to do all this? Because people are not be safe. Brothers, we need to change. Brothers who are hearing me, if you're home, I am telling you, if we don't change, and we take things and we own hand to make the change, two things happen to we. Brothers, I was wrong. I'm not an old person, but I was wrong. From since the bulls, the tucks, the all them, we all of them, and all the big drugs men, the Dole, the Ramesh, the all of them, with them today. All of them dead. Who not in jail suffering, they're dead. All the badness, just end up two places in jail or you're dead. And we cannot take that as something that the young people will look at, because the young people is the future. The young people is the want to change and make the doctors, the lawyers. And if we continue with the community like how we're doing now, you know what will happen, brothers and sisters? The young people will follow we. We is the exemplars for the young people to follow. And we're not doing nothing good. There's few of us doing things good for the young people to follow. And most of us doing wrong. And that is bad, brothers. And bad sisters. Sisters, I want to come to you, but I'm coming just now. I'm coming just now because you're the foundation of the community, You're the one that build the community, When you see a man love you, woman, when you see a man love you, you could pull up a man from a down a big trench with a cobweb, woman. You have so much of power. You don't know no woman. You have all the power in your hand, but you don't understand it. Women, you have the power in your hand. You're the one that cook for the men. You're the one that wash the children clothes, iron the children clothes. You're the one that clean the house. You're the foundation, woman. You play a serious part in the community. You play a serious part in the community. And women, let me explain something to you. And I'm coming back to my point. Women, you see the men? You see the men? The men need the woman. Don't worry, some of them who don't want a woman. The men need the woman. The woman is just do most of the work, brother. And when you see a man, when you have a good woman, she does not get for the right thing. She does not get for the right thing. So we need to understand that. Because I'm talking about the woman with this naggy and say, we don't have this, we don't have that, we don't have this, we don't have that, I'm talking about the woman with this naggy for the right thing. And when you see we getting that, that is something we have to hold on to. That way we have to hold on to, brothers and sisters. So we need to understand that that certain women need to be treating good. We need to treat them good. We can't go and smoke all the money when we get paid on a Friday. We need to go and drink all the money. And when we drink it out, we want to beat up the women and them. And when we better beat them out, we want to kill them. That's how we're doing it now. That's how we're doing it. When we better beat the women, we're killing them. And you know what's sad with it too? You know what's sad with it too? And when we kill the woman, we want to kill the children. The children will know nothing. The children ain't do nothing. Oh God, kill yourself now. Where you want to kill a little 12 months child? Kill yourself then now. And leave the woman and the children. It's not that I beg you to do that, you know, but it will save people from saying this murder and that murder. Because when you kill a woman and a children, let me tell you something. We need to put things in place that these things never go on in this country. It must never go on. Women must treat it, but women is our mother. Women is our sisters. Women is our aunt and our grandmother. We must take care of the women. We can't be killing the women, so brothers. How we want to change the community? I can't come here and say, let me change the community and don't talk about the brutal attack on women we're doing. We just treat women like women is dogs sometimes. I'm telling you that. I'm not saying that it have some women just get on in some women is bad women, you know. Some women bad, you know. Because the man they begin them all kind of thing and they're still going to look for the next man, you know. Yeah. We need to know that. And you know, I'm telling only the truth and I talk the truth. And I say that to I say here, I'm talking the truth. Right? Men just go hard and work for you. Men just do real work for you. And all they still go and play the fool. We cannot build a community like that. We cannot make change if we don't make change in our homes. The change must start in our home. The change must start by being nice to the family, nice to the children, nice to the wife. And when we make them change home, it is easy to go outside and then we start to make this change. I don't want to let me make change outside. And when we go home, we get on like pigs. We get on like hogs. We want to bust up the white face. We want to destroy the woman. I don't matter who it is, even my family, my son, whoever it is. I just tell them, we can't interfere with the woman. I have a wife. Let she tell you. I just move and go downstairs. One time, as the chorus start, I go on somewhere. I get silence. Sometimes I say, I don't know. All the men have to know how to think it. You could play when you're on the bed. You could play snowing. You could start to snore. Don't look for the talk. The woman mouth is the weapon, you know. That is the weapon of them, you know. And if we don't understand it, we're in trouble. And some of we men don't even understand. They have a time of the month that them women and them just get on, and because of certain things, all you know what I'm talking about. A certain time of the month, all you have to know, pull aside a little bit. Go aside. Don't look for that confrontation when she in that mood. Some of them, they just get on. All you have to know, let her take it down. It's years all they living. And all they're still looking for trouble, to fight, to do this, to bust up their face. Brother, if we need to build the community, we have to build the family first. The only way we could get the community to build and we could get to do it is to build the community, build the home first, the home. And one of the things that I need to tell you, brothers and sisters, you see, if you leave God out of the family, forget it. We will never make change. I don't care who don't believe in God. I am telling you there's a God. We must believe there's a God. And the reason why so much evil taking place in this place is because the youth don't want to go. They don't want to go nowhere. They don't want to go in the church. They don't want to go in the mosque. They want to go in the temple. They don't want to go nowhere. Brothers and sisters, the place gone mad. And the only way we could do this, let me tell you something. Sometimes I just macro because I need to macro to talk to all you and tell all the truth. I just go and drive around sometimes. And when I drive around on Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, let me tell you something. All the bars full. The bars full. Why the bars full? Because everybody drinking, liming. We cannot build a society by drinking and didn't understand what we're doing. We need to get serious. No, I'm not one of the things to tell you, hey, take a little bit and you go see. I tell you, we cannot build a community with drunkenness. We cannot build a society, we cannot build a community where everybody has something in the mouth and smoking out all kind of. This is designed. This is designed to keep you out of the treasury, out of the development of your community. When you do that, you can't develop the community. When you're drunk and you're smoking, how you can develop the community? How you could build a strong family when you're drunk? When you come home, you're beating your wife, you're beating your children. How you could build a family when you're smoking and you don't know where it is? We cannot do that, brothers. I know most of we like to smoke, you know. But I come here to tell you the truth. Brothers and sisters, I have a grocery. I'm not in scrap alone. I have a grocery and I don't sell cigarette. You know why I don't sell cigarette? Because cigarettes give you cancer, and I know that for sure. So why I want to kill you when I'm telling you what to do? I'm not into that foolishness. I am not doing things to destroy you. And I'm here to tell you, and I want you to feel it from my heart today, that I love you. I love you. And I want us to make change. We will be coming back. We will be making all the effort to do everything. Let me tell you something. We ask the government to be part of us, to join with us, to help us. Because you see, I will tell you something, brothers. I'm not about bad talking, police, government, this one and that one. I will tell you the truth, but I'm not about doing that. If you want to build a society, you can't want to look for enemies. You have to look for friends, and that is the only way you can be stronger. And I am saying that if the government help us with your young people, that they have programs that you all don't understand how to get it, we will find a way to get it to you all, to help you all, because they have programs that your son could be a lawyer, you know. Your daughter could be a lawyer too. Your daughter could be a accountant, an engineer. There's place in the system to help them. But you see, you all don't know how to get that help because the other people know how to get it and them getting it. And you only in this community, and as you go and look for work, and you say you from Morvant, they ain't giving you nothing. Whatever tell them, all they want to work. But when you go and look for work, they ain't no work. We is to come to make that change. And I'm not talking about change with the politics to tell you, I want to make change. We want to set up a centralized office where that you could call us and we could communicate to able to help you out with your work. If you want to open business, this gentleman, we have people here to able to help you out to open up the business. If you want to get the finance, have people, we will have to able to help you out to get the finance. If you want to be a sportsman, have people here could help you out. If you want to be a boxer, a footballer, a whatever, a cricketer, we will have people to help out your youth. And you have to know that we didn't come to promise you that we're trying to put everything together. We don't have it tomorrow, but we're trying to put it in place as shortly as it could be. And when you support us by working with us, is the only way they could see that. You see how you come out here today? They know that we're doing something. And the name that we are asking you for is that we will form a group. So you will know what we're doing, and you will know where spot we is, and you will know when you call, when you want to help. Oh God, every community I go, everybody ponging down my phone, but they want this, they want that. Brothers, I could help some. I can't help everybody. I don't have the treasury like the government. So all I have to understand when I help is because, oh gosh, I'm trying to help those who need it the most. And when you say don't help them, let me tell you something. A woman called me from Criteria, This one is for the police. A woman called me from Cry yesterday. And you know what she's telling me? She husband, where she the boss, he come in she apartment 3 o'clock in the morning. And he telling she don't come back to live with him. She will kill him. He will kill she. And she he put his hand by she throat and he choking her. And she sent the picture with he have guns, you know. And she says she make a lot of report to the police. And up to now, nothing. Now you can understand that. You can understand that. I'm just telling you the only way for we to build the community is to protect the women. Why the men is important and the men, 500 of them don't lost their life already. Well, you could say that because there's some murders you just know about. And some people you can't find because them don't dead and you can't find them. And let me tell you something, plenty men lost in their life. And what we could do, we could continue this. We go here, I come here and talk. We go here, I come here and talk. Me come here to tell you, let we go and party and party and brothers and sisters. Me come here to tell you about party. Me come here to tell you that we keeping some party to support, to always support we. We saying we want you to support us to make change. I'm not telling you about change, but politics, you know. I tell you about change, we go demand things. Not demanding it by force, you know. Demanding it by, listen to me. I am super mover. And let me tell you something. I could speak the language too, you know. Don't matter how to speak, so I could speak the language, you know. Because let me tell you something about me. I am a free slave. I don't have no shackles on my foot. And because I don't have no shackles on my foot, when I go into this office, I demand what I want. You don't tell me what I don't have because they're working for us. They're working for us in this office, this government office. And this is why I just stand up strong. Even when I go in the bank. But I don't want to go to the bank, but I just want to tell them. I ain't forget them because they take out $35,000 from my account just so. I ain't forget them, you know. Even I'm ready for them. Let me tell you something. I will turn on the heat in that bank. I ain't want to say nothing more on it. Them just take out $35,000 because them think I ain't supposed to have that money. I'm flicking. Oh God. You know when they look like me, you don't feel you're supposed to have no money, you know. It's a plan. It's a plan by some people in this country to make sure that people who look like me don't have nothing, you know. And don't have no business, you know. It's a plan to make sure we don't have no business. I don't care who bets. It's a plan in this country by some people, not all, by some people to make sure that Africans still killing one another. And you know you think about it, we cannot see that. We can see it's a plan and to make sure that nothing is done. I ain't saying the government is doing, they're doing plenty, they're doing all kind of things, but they just don't understand that buying more guns and building more jail can't stop this. This have a kind of a mental, you have to need to come in the community to hear all you want. And if you don't hear all you want, we could never solve this problem. And all your problems, and all your personal problems, some only just don't have no money alone, you know. Some only, how much all is money problem? How much all is money problem? Everybody have money problem? If you have money problem, put up your hand. All right, put on your hand. Put on your hand. If you have man problem, put up your hand. Because everybody have problem, you know. It's all kind of problem. All kind of problem. Some people sick have problem, they're sick. Some men have woman problem because the women have them spitting all kind of place and all kind of foolishness. All of you have problem. All of you have problem. I have a problem. But you know what's my problem? All you. I want to see all you change. I want to see we, the women, go in a better way. Pastor Dutton said it a little before me. Because if he didn't say that, I say, listen to me. You see all the big women who are children, young girls? You see them fellas and them who feel bad and coming in all your house and taking all your girl children and going? We cannot. Little young girls, if you're listening, listen to me. These men want to marry you. These men want to take you. But they have no way to take you, to put you. They can you by the mother. They can you by the aunt. They have no way to put them. But they want to come and take your daughter. You understand? They are nowhere to put you, you know. They are nowhere to put you, but they want to take you. They want to take you away from which part you're comfortable. And there is a problem. All that contributing to the problem will be is we. Because as you buy your mother, she find all her eating too much. If you buy your auntie, she find all her washing too much and using the breeze too much. That's the kind of problem we just have. That's the problem we're living with. So brothers and sisters, let me tell you something. I have about 2 more minutes because they don't send me something. I don't get a feel in my pocket already. They're telling me 2 minutes I have again. Because they get, yeah. You see, if we don't do it, we will find ourselves, you see how we come out here? We were never able to come out in the communities. Brothers and sisters, if we don't make the change and we don't stand up for the right things, we will be able to come out in communities like this. You see, we can't go across and some of them can't come across and this can't happen and that can't happen. If we allow it to happen and leave all for the police to do, and we don't take it up on ourselves to make change in the community, we will face something in this country worse than Haiti, you know, worse than Haiti. We need to stand up now. And I want the media, and I want you all to know, and I want to make this clear. I am calling on all, and everybody. I am calling on all businesses. I am calling on the government. I am calling on all the big business to help us to go to these communities to make change. They need help. And if a community needs help, you can't come with guns to kill them. You can't come with the police to mash them up. We need to change because some of them believe selling weed and selling cocaine is the way to get out of the financial problem. And all these things cannot work. It cannot. We need all your help. And if all you don't help Trinidad and Tobago, I pray and beg God that it don't happen to all your family, that what taking place in this country by this whole family getting killed. I hope that it never happened to all your family. But I am telling all you, if all you leave it like that, you see them big walls that all you have and all you live in and nobody can enter, all these things will come like knots just now if we don't make change in the community. Because the youth don't afraid nothing. The youth don't afraid nothing. And if we don't come and talk to them and change the mentality, if we don't change the mind and let them know that money is not all. Money is not all. Because you can have money and you have problems still. Some of them have money and they have wife problems still. Because you feel money to sell the women and make women silence. But some of them, they still have money and still go and look for next owner, man. I telling you, it never happened to me, you know. So don't feel it happened to me, so I know. My wife stand firm with me. My wife stand firm with me. And I thank my God. You know what I just do? I just get up. And I want to let you know. I just get up 3 in the morning. And I start to beg my God until 5 o'clock. And sometime after 5. And the only way we can get the answer to the solution is by God, my brothers. I'm not no pastor. But I know that God is the one. Brother, my mother died when I was 12. My father died a year after. I never end up in jail for no crime. You know what I have today? I have businesses. Not in one place, I have it all over. And how I get it? Because when I tried just so, and I went to my God, it was much easier to go to my God. So I know it's our God, but you can't go to your God and you want to drink. You can't go to your God and you're doing evil. God will be pleased. God will be pleased with it. God could never be pleased with it. And I want to tell you all the things in the next minute. Brothers and sisters, if you didn't know, you know today. God do not love ugliness. If we killing, if we robbing, if we stealing, if we doing wrong, God don't like it. And we want to know why we cannot get through. Why we can't get this. Why we can't get that. Why we doing this? We want to interfere with little children. We want to rape. We want to thief. We want to do all kind of things. I am telling you, we cannot be successful with evil around our head. We cannot. We cannot be protected by God. And that's why some of we getting killed, because we're doing so much wrong. We need to be protected with God protection, not man. And the only way we could get that is by doing the right things, brothers and sisters. I'm not a pastor, brother, but I believe in God. I believe there's one God. I believe there's a God. And I believe that God knows everything. God sees everything. And God knows everything about all our problems. So that is why we have to turn to God too. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for listening to me, brothers and sisters. I really appreciate it. And I hope that I will bring something to your ears.
Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's give him a round of, let's stand and give him a round of applause. This is a man sacrificing his life for the whole nation. Come on, put your hands together for him.
Thank you so much. Want to bring on Mr. King. So, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you. Please have your seats. We are musically inclined, and Mr. Ferguson has asked for Mr. King to sing 2 songs for us. You have a special rendition, and if you're enjoying it, you could get up and sing too, right? I didn't say dance. You could get up and sing with him. All right, Mr. King, put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
Greetings all. Greetings all. For those of you who do not know, this is my community. This is where Mr. King is from. We play real football down in this field here, real skate tackle. So this is home. I'm glad that the scrapper and dealers could come here with a forum like this and at least try to help. Because we definitely need some help out here, and we need to help ourselves most of all. We need to try and eradicate the war and the guns and the everything. Black people need to unite to rise. Because right now, as a people, I think we're failing, and we need to make some changes. Let me give you some music. Tell me if you remember this one. Oh, Laventil, my once loving community. How different you've become. Everything is gone. Little children no longer have any fun. You see, it's time for the war to done. If you know it, sing it with me now. Come on. Say when Nelson war in John and Picton war done Kelly man. Yes, picking up shells was never part of my plan. But only guns you need some loving at the land. Oh, when Nelson war in John and Picton war done Kelly man. Yes, picking up shells was never part of my plan, no. But only guns you need some love. Listen now. Say Laventil. Well, me say look at what you come to. Elders got to run. Cause children having guns too. Who well I got 2 children that is. I don't want them growing up down here that spear man. Who well watch out when you come cross. You got to move fast. You speak a boom. Shot first question lost. And you could get a little. Well in the in not sun, bare face without mask. Black hate man don't go over John. When John man and black hate man was one. No anywhere them buck up is a say they will leak out your foresight and your wisdom. Who when Nelson warring John. Say Dan Kelly man, part of my plan, no. We need the love. When Nelson war in John and Picton war Dan Kelly man. Yes, picking up shells was never part of my plan, no. Well, everyone is after the loot. Touch us so we get. And they won't do nothing for the youth. So what's the respect? Remember my brethren Snoop, how we met his death. One evening some money he went to get, well overcome by grief. Wash my cold sweat, I couldn't believe how could another man let a little petty vendetta leave children fatherless. I'll take care of them, I guess. Yes, when Nelson war in John and Picton war done Kelly man. Yes, picking up shed was never part of my plan, no. We need the love. When Nelson war in John and Picton war done Kelly man. Yeah, was never part of my plan. With only guns in it. Yeah, what's going wrong here? Well, African man said that them no take this. Partially street man, them take off the guest list. Well, partially street man said they will not take back no talk. Anyway, the two of them buck up, you know. So long when I go by the playground, so long when I go by the park, so long when I sit down and I reason with me friends on sidewalk, so long when I come out the street in the night and skylark. You can't just a shadow when it come after dark. On Nelson Warren, John pull it up. Yeah, man. I say in the communities right now, I say we fed up at the boom, we fed up at the bang, we fed up at the warring, we fed up at the gangs. We need money, we need enterprise, we need business, we need togetherness, we need to rise as a people. Because see right now, I find it too much about borderlines. Extra, read all about it. I know I know this one, so I want you all to sing for me today, right? Come on, then say too much borderline. When a man get to walk down in the next man vicinity. Fed up at the hate and wickedness in the poor man community. Yeah. When a man get to walk down in the next man vicinity, that's borderline. And we don't want no borderline. No. So you said that you're a bad man. How much gun you got? You love to bust gunshots. You must be madman. Can I want no time for that? Don't be no idiot. No. Let me hear it from my Africa people. Sing it louder, let me hear it echo. We don't want no bad man group, no bad man troop coming to rob and shoot. Whoa. Take the time to nurture the youth. Remember what happened to Sean Luke. Somebody crossed the. Sing it now, man. When a man get to walk down in the next man vicinity. And we don't want no hate and wickedness in the poor man community. Yeah. When a man get to walk down in the next man vicinity, that's borderline. And we don't want to bother. We don't want to bother. Poor man community. Tell the youth in the Martin when they should be asleep, stop roaming to murder, man. In a marathon when they lick down my league, everything get out of hand, Lord. Let me hear it from the voices in the ghetto. One more time, let me hear it echo. I see them with the matic, every day them a chuck it. Some have it in them pocket, while some of them under them. If a shadow move them, crack it, the breeze blow them. A full time them stop it, got so much. Sing the man, when a man get to walk down in the next man vicinity. And we don't want no hate and wickedness in the poor man community. Yeah. When a man get to walk down in the next man vicinity, that's borderline. And we don't want no borderline. Paper sand to a rima, make sure every man get one. Tell the youth them from lock it up, put on the automatic. We don't want no more blood run, no. Let me hear it from my Africa people. Sing it again and let me hear it echo. Go tell the youth them on the beat, some all of them way acting wild. Tell the youth on the extension, keep them name of a policeman file. And tell the little school youth, we don't want no delinquent juvenile. And all the rude boys with the screw face, a fool, tell them put on a smile, cause badness. People, love, respect, and honor.